Dit is lekker om op 'n Vrydagmôre die verslag te lewer. Dit is altyd 'n goeie dag Vrydag en dit het lekker gereën hier in die baai. Ek het vanoggend 10 mm gemeet en dit weer nog 'n bietjie gereën. So hearty welcome to everybody to watch this for the first time on a Friday morning. Good day to have a meeting. And we had some nice rain in Port Elizabeth. We need it. So that's a very good omen. Yesterday's sale, it started on Tuesday and it was stretched over 2 days because it was quite a big offering, 165,000 kilos, which is not a total abnormal size, but with a competition, good competition that there is between the buyers, we can't finish the sale in 1 day. And you can't expect buyers to sit till and concentrate till 10 o'clock at night. It just don't work and mistakes will be made. So we stretched the sale over 2 days. The Monday was unfortunately a public holiday. And so we couldn't start on the Monday and complete it on the Tuesday. Wednesday, the exchange is used by the wool industry. So it was only the Thursday that was open to us. But I think it worked well. The buyers of the farmers mustn't worry. The buyers only pay us now a week from today. And but we will pay the farmers out in time, the normal published time, a week after Tuesday. The brokers have decided that we will carry that cost because everybody have done long-term planning. A record yesterday again. On a previous sale, the highest, best average ever. We increased that with 1.3% at HOF fiber. I see South Africa quoted as 2%, but our indicator is a little bit higher than most of Africa. We've got our own system, which we developed, and but they give very similar results. Very interesting is, with a good competition, is that there is not really record prices. It's the averages is record, and but everybody, all the prices are very close to each other, and yet so actually I think from a point of view that is a good thing because the average farmer is doing well, as well as a good farmer. Well, sorry for that. What was, however, record yesterday, except the average, was HOF fiber offered 91% RMS Mohair. So it was only 9% of our catalogue. And our catalogue was over 100,000 kilos. That is 60% of the market. Yet, so that was a first for us as well. We're aiming for the 80% market on total. We're not there yet. We're just over the 70%, but hopefully we will get there. If we go to the first page, we will see lots offered. 526 sold, 525. That lot was also sold in the meantime, so 100% of the offering was sold. What a nice offering, I must say. Not really outstanding bales, but good average. If we now move to the next slide, price movement indicator, there you can see kids went up with 2%, young goats unchanged, and adults also closely to 2%. That is why it's so important to give you the full view on the microns as well, because it gives you a skew indication of the market if you just look at those figures. Because fine kids, the summer kids, actually came down with 1 or 2%. And it is the young goats that really performed, but there was such a lot of young goats that qualified as winter kits. You must remember kits is not just 20 to 25 micron. Kits is 20 to 30 micron. So if it's good quality, and there was excellent quality young goods, we offer it as a winter kit, and those bales sold exceptionally well. So that falls actually under the kids, the results, and so the young goods was now unchanged, and the kids went up with 2%, where we should have actually the kids unchanged and the young goods up 2%, but I don't argue with it yet with the actual figures. You will see it in the representation of the microns. Then if we compare to year, suddenly we catch up quite a lot. You'll see there's only 9% difference between last year this time and now. But on this type of money, 9% is a hell of a lot of money. So so that is still a major, significant difference between last year and this year. Then if we move to a slide, to me the most important slide, the price movement per micron groups. And there I'm not going to go into detail yet again. You'll see the comparison between RMS and non-RMS. Some of the lots are very close, and some of them are quite a substantial difference. But there you can see up till the 26, 27 micron, there was a downward turn compared to the previous sale. Not much, 1.5, 1%, 1.4%, there's a 2% there, and a 1%. On the non-RMS side, quite a major, you can see there at the fine stuff, 22, 23 micron, down with 7% compared to the previous sale. But then your 28, 29 and 30 micron sold very well. If you look there at the non-RMS side, 30 micron went up with 9% compared to the previous sale. To 509, where the RMS was sold at 524. So on average, there is about 20 rand a kilo difference between RMS and non-RMS. But that's just an explanation. You'll see strong young goods also went up a little bit. Everything below from 28 micron and stronger went up, and everything 27 micron and finer, there was a more or less unchanged, let's say 1% down. So that gives you a very good idea of what is going on in the market. If we now move to the next slide, you'll see the exchange rate. And I must admit, I was very nervous about yesterday's sale, because the good quality stuff was all sold on Tuesday. The rand keeps on getting stronger. As you'll see there, 1471 compared to the previous sale at 1537. That's over a rand, about a rand. That's quite a lot of money. And the fact that the market still went up with 1.3% shows you the shortage of Mohair. But then you must also remember, at one stage when we've got enough Mohair, they will start rectifying the exchange rate differences. But that's just for interest sake. If we move to the next slide, you'll see they're 4.5% stronger against the dollar, and that is the US dollar, which is quite a major difference. But up till now, on the first three sales, I don't think the exchange rate has played any role in the sale. There's just a shortage of Mohair, so they want to buy as much as possible. If we move to the next slide with a graph, I think there the interesting one, that the indicator for the US dollar indicator for Mohair is now at $51.32 at its highest level ever. That's good news for us, and I suppose not good news for the one that will sell the clothes that they are making from this Mohair. Then the next slide, the one that is interesting to all the farmers. As julle sien daar, Hoe kan ek dit hier so een bladsy? Ek het een bladsy hier mekaar geraak. Verskoon tog. Daar by die fyn goed begin. Dis nou alles onder 25 mikron en fyner. Ek sien daar die baard van Mohair en Troeter daar van Oudtshoorn. Maar die posbus is in George, in die Wiertboerdery. Baie mooi bal, 24.9 mikron. Goeie skoonopbrengs, maar 'n goeie styl, nie 'n superstyl nie. Ek weet daar het 'n superstyl baaltjie ook verkoop op die veiling vir oor die R800. Geluk daar die Diktats van Maritzburg. Ek weet julle doen baie moeite vir die bal, baie geluk ook met daai bal, maar hierdie baaltjie was goeie handelstipe, nie 'n besonderse topbal nie, maar baie goeie handelstipe. Dan daar HOF van Vieren, ook daar van Rietbron af, op 765, baie oulike baaltjie HOF. En dan Rolfie van der Merwe van Aberdeen, nie so mooi soos laas jaar die Rolfie, maar ek weet die droogte het jou ook 'n bietjie hard gekap. En jy sien daar 'n Rolfie daar 'n baaltjie van 22.4 mikron gehad. So die mikron het nie regtig 'n groot rol hier gespeel nie. Dit was meer die kwaliteit en lengte. Op somerklein blokkies het lengte 'n groot rol gespeel gister. As jy 'n B-lengte gehad het, groot voordeel dinges gehad. Daar in die tweede groep, jy sal sien, dis jou FK's, dis jou van 25 mikron tot 27 mikron. En hier, as ek baie eerlik is, hierdie bale is almal eintlik top jong bokke. Piet Leroux, net op die pad van Somerset af hier op Port Elizabeth toe op 725, geluk Piet. Daar is die Greef, 716, daar is die mooiste wat ek jou bokke baie lang tyd gesien het. Daai bal was 'n superstyl 26 mikron bal en dis ook op by R716 gegaan het. En dan Jan en Jannie Moelman van, dis nou lang Jannie van Kraddock. Ook 'n EGT bal, op 26 mikron, met 'n goeie styl, baie geluk ook, dinges aan julle. Volgende skyfie, so jy sien daar so, is 28, 29 mikron jongbokke, die lategangs daar van Aberdeen koos julle, en dan ook Stefans, ons kwartier wie is Gromstad, is eintlik daar, onder so tussen Gromstad en Somerset Oos. Die enigste bal hier wat nie ge-RMS is nie, Stefans, jy moet jong bykom, maar jy het baie goed gedoen daar met daai bal, is droogte fyn, was baie lelik droog daar by Stefans hulle. En dan die Emsleys, ja, Norman section is doing very well, en dan sal julle sien, hier so die sterk jongbokke, is eintlik die meeste, maar groot bokke wat hier lê, is die 33, 34 mikron, is daar weer Martin, Troeter hulle, en mense is die lengte van die hare wat so mooi is, en dan die binnenafdeling daar wat ook die tweede en derde hoogste pryse kry het. En dan, daar was nie regtig vreeslik 35, 36 mikrons nie. Daarom is dit die Emsleys en die bins daar wat daai pryse gekry het. Julle self dit die Emsleys en die bins daar wat daai pryse gekry het. Julle self sien daar. En daar was geen 37 of 38 of 39 mikron aangebied nie. Dit op 'n catalog van 165.000 kilogram. I make a comparison of a micron spread on every sale, and I compared it with a year ago. Interesting enough, on this sale, the big majority of a clip was between 29 and 32 micron, where the big numbers of the sale was presented. If you go to the exact same sale a year ago, you'll see that is bulk of a catalog was between 32 and 34 micron. So a whole micron finer on the big bulk, and that's quite significant. Fortunately, that is the stuff that is in demand, and as you see, that everybody has done very well. If we look at the next slide, buyers statistics, you'll see Mosen Falls and Soetville still plays a major role between the two of them, that buy more than 20% of the market. And then the two processors, Sammer and Sukken, close head-to-head there. And Conacher, Alice buys a normal 3%. New England was a bit quiet. He only bought 1%. And that passed in of 1% was on the total of all brokers. I don't know of the other brokers, but I've sold everything on my catalog. That's all from me. You'll see the next catalog. Everybody worries, or not worries, I will say everybody is keen to know how the market will react. I've said on the previous sale that this is the test. What is the real demand? And